atmosphere really building in this place. Two teams who will very much fancy themselves as the Elite League champions. Nottingham started the season so well, and the Steelers been very, very good on home ice, wearing their blue Challenge Cup home jerseys. They're the throwback to season 1. Nottingham recycle with Schmidt in control. Here is Lee at the side of the net. Steelers nearly intercept with Legui. Good pinch forward by Sarich. Put the pressure on. Nottingham can break. They've got a partial breakaway down the left side with Moran. Back to the blue line and Lee. He'll wind up, sends this one in. The rebound pops out again and a goal! Nottingham score right off the bat. And a broken play gives the Panthers the lead. Kolnick will get the credit. Hitting the man out in front. And with the Steelers slightly frozen, he's able to finish off. And Nottingham have the lead after just 1 minute and 8 seconds.
Plant's already reacting to the first shot that gets blocked several feet in front of him. He's by his right-hand side post when the shot comes in and finds the top left corner.
Fitzgerald tries to bump his man, and finally Tyler Mosienko can use the boards but doesn't clear the zone. Steelers scrambling here. It's like they've walked onto a big punch in the first round of a title fight. And right now they need the bell. Fitzgerald will step in. Janssen is there. Panthers again. Run back into the corner. Steelers trying to contain him with Vesberg. Nottingham win back possession easily. Another chance at the side of the net. Steelers have been a bit weak down low here. Coyle battles. Eventually comes away with it. Steelers need to clear their zone, which they do. It's with Fretter, just finds the open ice, and Ben O'Connor, who will wind this one in. Swindlehurst will miss out. He's giving it away. Chance on the backhand side. What a finish, Vesberg! Upstairs on the wraparound play. A mistake from Swindlehurst punished, but what a finish. High into the net. We're tied at 1.
Well, we mentioned earlier that the Steelers wanted to put pressure on the British defenceman, and it's a turnover from Swindlehurst. Vesberg's 3rd of the season. It'll be unassisted at 6:51.
Steelers have it at the top with Fitzgerald. That was a good play down to Matthew Watt. Steelers again. Fretter shoots, kick save, great stop. And Wigman will hang on. Well, Steelers working this one from low to high, and then they get the second opportunity. Look at this save, long rebound comes out, and Schmidt does really well here, just strong enough to hold Vesberg off. Nice play to release, chance out in front. Moran was driving hard to the net. Steelers just lifting his stick in time. Another opportunity, what a chance, great save, Tyler Plant. That was an absolute dandy. Schultz opened up the play. There's a real opportunity there. Both teams find it pretty hard to break through the neutral zone. And when they get in the offensive zone, they're not being able to create a great deal. Steelers have had a few chances, Nottingham too. Bettridge falls to the ice, no penalty called as Duco brings it clear. Moyer is with him, goes all the way across to the ring. Penalty coming. The penalty is on Mike Duco. Duco and Bettridge are having words with one another. Duco not happy. Well, Bettridge and Duco are going to go, and Duco's going to start throwing. Bettridge taken to the ice by Mike Duco. He's not happy right now. Credit the youngster. He's got a power play for his team, and Mike Duco wants to energise this building. And Duco not happy. Steelers go to full strength. Schmidt will clear. Taken down by Nelson, but he can't keep possession. O'Connor gets himself in trouble. He's hit hard into the boards, and O'Connor is down, and he's hurt. And Wah steps across on Mosey. Ben O'Connor punched over. He went face first into the glass. It was just a really awkward position to get himself into. He's going to be okay, and Mosey's going to get a penalty here. So the Steelers have it on the outside. It's with Moyer. O'Connor now comes on. They'll make the play. Moyer to O'Connor, winds this one up, fires it in, rebound, scores! Matthew on the doorstep. Steelers needed just 15 seconds. And the line is a familiar one. One-timer O'Connor, rebound, Wah. And the red light shines.
We saw that so many times last season, and I'm sure we're going to see it many more times again. Wickman made a really good kick save first up, but the rebound just goes straight to the tape of Wah, and it's in a flash. There's nothing Wickman can do about the second shot. He did everything he could do to keep the first one out as it came through traffic.
Steelers going to break away on this one. Matthew Wah, no penalty called. Could have been.
That'll wake the crowd up for sure.
Yeah, it has. Nottingham come back the other way. Could have been given interference. Could be a chance on the block shot. Nottingham have it down low. Panthers trying to create something here, 4-on-4. Steelers edging their way back in. Can they pick the pocket? They nearly do. Here's Sarich. Now Steelers can start to get away. Opens up the ice, goes rink wide. Wow. The stop-start move that he really does favour. He gets hit pretty hard into the ball, turns around and reacts. And Wah immediately gets held onto. And immediately Fitzgerald will step into Stevie Lee. As far as he's concerned, nobody touches Matthew Wah. The referee has a bit of sorting to do here. A view from ringside. Matty Myers, good face-off man. Does just enough. Mosey gets it across the blue line. Nottingham with a shot that bounces on top of the net. How did that stay out?
Sheffield Steelers are back to full strength.
Another opportunity comes in, that goes just wide, rebound, Coyle there to again, side of the net, Steelers trying to clear away, second chance off the post! Doesn't get much closer than that. A thump of the fist from Tyler Plant. He enjoyed that one.
And he was comfortably beaten by the shot. He wasn't within a few inches of it, but it hit the outside of the post rather than the inside.
Final score.
Steelers beat the Panthers
Nottingham Panthers 1.
by 2-1. Rod Sarich picks up the Man of the Match award tonight. There he goes on the Eddie. We had the moonwalk last week. Roddy a little old school. Keeping the feet moving. Oh, he's got a lasso. Right the stick.
Rod, that was a tiring lap.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they had a lot of pressure at the end there. We had a couple of long shifts in our zone, so not much energy left to do a Eddie lap.
But it's a sign of the way the Steelers play that man of the match tonight would go to a defenseman.
Yeah, it's a nice honor. I mean, I think everyone played a really good game tonight defensively. That's sort of our key to our play. We play good defensively, we get our offensive chances, and we seem to score when we do. So we're just playing that team defensive game, and it's working.
And a hat tip to the goalpost.
Yeah, we had a few close shaves there, and Planter made some real big saves. I thought they were going to call his name because he was pretty outstanding tonight.
The Steelers earlier in the season were banging in the goals, but the team is showing now that they can win the close ones too.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to. It's obvious the league's pretty close this year. That was a good Nottingham side, so there are going to be a lot more gritty, gutty games like that, and we're going to have to be good defensively on those low-scoring ones.
And one final thing we're asking, we couldn't quite recall, was that your first Eddie lap?
Yeah, it was my first Eddie lap. Yeah, they didn't have that back in the day. Thank goodness. It was fun.
Thanks for your time, Rod.
Cheers, nice Tom.
Paul, top of the Challenge Cup group, a victory over the Nottingham Panthers and a great night. Well, anytime you beat the Panthers at home in front of a packed barn like that, it is a good night. And I give them credit. They came out, they were on their toes to start the game. They got an early goal, which I think kind of shook us a little bit, you know, and until Vestberg scored that beautiful goal. Really did. And he's such an underrated player, not with us, but he just does everything right. Typical Swede. He's always in the right spot, got the right stick, makes the right plays. And he scored a fabulous goal today. And I think once we scored that goal, you know, we were the better team. We had 4 or 5 really good looks in the second period, and I felt the power play was going, and we were creating opportunities. We weren't finishing them, but we were creating them. And then I thought for the second period, we looked at a team that was in control against a team that made it hard. You know, they stacked up the neutral zone, and they were waiting for us to turn over to hit us back, and that didn't happen. And then, you know, they came at us really hard, David, last 7-8 minutes. You know, their D were jumping in the play and jumping off the blue line, and we bent, and we bent, and we bent, but we didn't break. And I like that. I like that in our team. I think, you know, we have 6 fantastic defensemen, a fantastic netminder that can absorb pressure as well as go the other way. You know, with 11 forwards, 10 forwards tonight that are going to come back and, you know, and block shots and back pressure and turn over pucks. And I think, you know, when you look at a Nottingham team that for years has been built on its power play, we made their power play look very ordinary tonight with some fantastic PK, and we got up ice and we jumped on them, and we looked like the team that might go on and score on the PK than they did on the power play. So I think I was really happy with our PK tonight and getting our 5-on-3 goal.
No Robert Dow tonight. How did that affect the lineup?
Well, it does. I mean, he's one of the best players in the country, one of the best British players in the country. And any time you lose a player of that level, you know, it's going to hurt you slightly. But I thought Hewitt stepped up in that role, and I threw Luke in on that line a few times today. I thought they did a stellar job for us, because I think on a lot of teams, you know, a Hewitt and a Luke Ferreira playing a top 9. It's just that we have a quality team, and you know, and they have certain roles. And Luke had a couple of chances tonight. He gets himself into great positions. He does it every practice. He's going to be a good player, a very good player down the road.
You don't like to single guys out. Rod Sarich was the man of the match tonight, and again, he was just a pillar of strength. I
think, you know, Rod Sarich could have been a man of the match on 4 or 5 different occasions this year. His game, it's so steady. You know, at the start of the year, people, why are you bringing him back? Why aren't we getting new? Well, he just keeps it simple. And the hardest thing to do as a defenseman is keep it simple and smooth and right. His first pass is up there with anyone in the league. And defensively, he's strong. He doesn't get beat. He's a great asset for this hockey club, and I'm really glad we've got him.